What's up, everybody? And welcome back to my channel. This is Vonda, and honey, it has been a hell of a week. But before I get started, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that like button and make sure that you subscribe to my channel. This week, I have a lot to talk about. So I am very, very proud to say that I have lost a total of 38 pounds. So I am at my first goal weight, which is, I'm sorry, 175 pounds. So I feel fabulous. I'm able to, get a little zhuzh up when I want to, dress up and go somewhere. But yes, I'm very excited. 175, that was my first goal. I actually have my actual goal weight is 150, so that's about 25 more pounds to go. I know that I probably will lose more than that. Kind of can't control it because you wake up. I think yesterday I woke up and I was at 177, and I woke up today 175. So I am celebrating today. Yay! That I have been blessed and have actually lost a total of 38 pounds. However, this week, which this was kind of an issue that I had prior to me having my surgery, I started having issues with my high blood pressure. I've never had blood pressure issues. The only thing that I had was issues with my A1C when I was pregnant with Elena, which is my last daughter, who's 3 years old. Again, I think it was in August, I just started feeling bad and didn't understand why I was feeling that way. I went to the dentist to get my teeth cleaned, and they noticed that my blood pressure was a little high. And when she asked me, did I have high blood pressure? My little smart mouth ass was like, sweetie, I don't have high blood pressure. So check it again. And she checked it again, and it was high. Unfortunately, my husband has high blood pressure, so we do have a monitor here at the house. And I started monitoring my blood pressure, and I noticed that, it was consistently, being high. Contacted my doctor. My doctor, which is my primary care physician, and he actually told me, maybe you're stressed about something, but honestly, I'm not stressed about work. I'm working from home, have been working from home since March. I'm not stressed about anything at home. My relationship is great. My kids are great. So, not really having any issues with that. But my doctor was a little hesitant with, prescribing me some blood pressure medication. He was like, well, since you're going to get the surgery, maybe that's what you're having anxiety about. And so he decided, he said that I don't think I want to put you on anything. Let's wait and see. And he also thought that once I had the VSG surgery, that my blood pressure would go down anyway. Um, I would say that was in August. This is November, and for the past 2 weeks, I was sitting in my room watching TV, and I just noticed that I started seeing the little fluttery things, over my eye, and I got a little nervous because I got dizzy. My husband told me that sounded like that's your blood pressure. Checked my blood pressure, and my blood pressure was like 145 over 90 something, which, for me, that's high because I'm mostly like 120 something over 80, no more than 85. I mean, it's pretty normal. But anyway, so I started checking my blood pressure, contacted my doctor, went in, he checked everything, and he put me on a low dose blood pressure medication. That was the first week. Um, I would say he pretty much told me, try this for at least a week or two, see how it is. I've been told with blood pressure, sometimes it's hit or miss. They may put you on a medication, it may work for a little bit, and then they have to try something else, or they may put you on a blood pressure medication and it works fine and you're great. But he wanted me to try this for about a week or two to see how my body responded to it. And then once, I guess after a month, he wanted me to come back in so he could do some blood work and tests just to make sure that everything is okay. Again, remember, I can only eat probably something the size of what maybe a 2-year-old could eat, if not less. So we want to make sure that I'm getting all my nutrients in. Tried the blood pressure pills for a couple of days. It was a low dose 10 milligram lisinopril. It didn't work. I started freaking out because I'm not understanding why, my blood pressure started going up, and then it started messing with me with anxiety, and I wasn't able to sleep that well. I know, like last night, I was up to 4 in the morning, just scrolling through social media and watching movies on TV. But my doctor called in me another prescription after I gave it a week on the 10 milligram. My doctor called in another prescription for me. It was lisinopril HTC, some I forgot. I'm sorry, I left the bottle in there. I forgot, but it's basically a high blood pressure pill and a water pill, and it's 20. He upped it to 20 milligrams to try to see if that would regulate my blood pressure, and I can say that it has, but I just still don't feel 100% like myself. Talking to family members and close friends that know me, I know one of my crazy cousins. She's one of my first cousins. The first thing she told me was, are you drinking enough water? I'm sorry, this hair keeps getting all in my face and my eye. So my cousin asked me, was I drinking enough water? And anybody that knows me know that I struggle. I'm still struggling to get my water intake in. I can take big gulps, but again, your stomach start hurting, it cramps up, you get full. So I sit my water bottle down and get to doing something else and totally forget and look up, and it's been 3 hours and I haven't had anything to drink. So and one of my girlfriends called me Friday concerned too. She was saying that, hey, what's going on, are you getting your water in, all that. So I did something that I really didn't want to do, but I didn't want to go to the emergency room. I ended up doing IV therapy again. I called IV therapy to go, had them come out, which they pissed me off because they was about 2 hours late getting to my house. But I had them to come in, and I got another 1,000 milligram of milliliter? I'm sorry, 1,000 milliliter of the saline. So, which made me feel so much better. It's like as soon as he finished dispensing that, again, they give it through an IV. I felt like I had energy like crazy. I just felt replenished. Um, I just really was glad that I did do that. So I'm really struggling and fighting to make sure that I'm drinking enough water because, it's a scary thing. I don't want to be dehydrated, and I definitely don't want to be sitting up at the emergency room with them pumping IV fluids in me with everything that's going on with the pandemic. I probably would have an anxiety attack in the hallway, just from being at a hospital right now with all this stuff going on. But again, the great thing about it is that my blood pressure has stabilized. The only thing is that my pulse rate keeps going up and down, up and down. I know that I Googled it and it said your pulse rate should be anywhere between 60 and 100. Um, I know the other morning I woke up and my pulse rate was like 108, waking up out my sleep. Wasn't having a nightmare, don't know what was going on, but I'm freaking out. It's really right now with this blood pressure issue is so bad that I got my husband making me, green smoothies like with spinach and bananas and fruit and all that kind of stuff and unsweetened almond milk so that I can at least I'm trying to um, replenish my body the best way I can, on top of trying to drink at least two of these a day. I know I'm supposed to have 64 ounces a day, but again, like I said, I'm trying to do the best that I can. I talked about the IV therapy. Another thing that is kind of, bothering me, I feel like I'm real hormonal. This COVID pandemic is really getting to me. I'm a very social person. I'm used to getting out with my girlfriends, having a good time. I miss being with my besties. I miss, getting together dinners. I miss going on dates with my husband. This is really this video is not for kids anyway, but this is really fucking with me. Um, I can't really explain it, but it's mental. I miss my friends. I miss my family. My mother had COVID in June of this year, so it's like even when I go visit my mom, I'm kind of, I have to decide, do I want to take the baby or not? Because, I really don't want her being 3 years old to catch anything. So it's like my mom, with all her health conditions and stuff that she has, it's like, I see her maybe twice a month, because I mean, again, everybody's just kind of staying away from each other. My daughter is an essential worker. She works at the hospital. My husband is an essential worker. So, and I'm just blessed to work from home, but it's really hard. Um, getting out and visiting and go see people. My husband's birthday was a couple of weeks ago. Well, actually, it was, yeah, about a week or so ago, November the 10th. And I damn near had an anxiety attack when we walked in the Razzoos, because people had their kids running all over. I just can't do a crowd of people. So it's kind of hard when you want to get out and you really want to see your friends and you want to spend time with people. I'm a hugger, I'm a loving person, and not being able to do that, to be able to have physical touch and just to be around the ones that you love, it's really, really messing with me a little bit. So y'all pray for me on that. And if you having some of the same issues, drop down in the comments and tell me how you dealing with it. I mean, I don't know. It's a little hard for me because, like I said, I'm a social butterfly. I'm a Walmart greeter. So I'm that person that's, hey girl, or what's up, bro? I want to, be with my friends. And unfortunately, you don't know, who has what. My baby girl's birthday party was a couple of weeks ago as well in August. Well, October the 27th was her birthday. And, we had a gathering. I've had, people to since, not from the party, but people to say that, that they've caught COVID. And it's just scary to me. It really is, because I mean, with me now having high blood pressure issues, I really don't know. So, again, like I said, you guys, drop down in the comments. Let me know how you are dealing with what's going on in this pandemic. I mean, how are you handling things? But again, I just kind of want to, just to celebrate at least that regardless of what I'm going through with my health issues, I am continuously losing weight. With the 38 pounds that I've lost, I do want to lose another 25 pounds. Once I lose my pounds, I know I have to be at a stable weight for about 6 months. And I do plan on getting a mommy makeover. I mean, not too drastic, but I do want to get my breast lifted. I want to get a tummy tuck. And if possible, I want my ass shaped back like a peach like it used to be back in the day. I don't want this 46-year-old ass that's kind of sloping. I want the peach ass. So if you see me in a year or two, mind your business, okay? I done already confessed that as soon as I get to my goal weight, and I'm able to have that weight stabilized for a few months, that yes, I am going to get my sexy back and get all this fat up off of me, and get my body redone. So that's all I have. I, really don't, have a lot going on, but I do want to thank, my girlfriends, my family, those of you that, have been supporting my channel and just supporting me through this journey. Dealing with a weight loss surgery, again, I know some people think that it's the easy way out, but it's not, because you go through, my body is going through so many changes. I'm Googling something every day. If my toe tingling, I'm using Google to find out, what's going on. Why are my toes tingling? Why is my arm hurting? Or, why is my back feeling this way? It's hard because I've heard horror stories of people, just organs shutting down, or people just getting really sick. And I would say, honestly, I don't really have an issue if it's something that I know I'm not supposed to eat. I've been pretty good about not eating it, because I don't want to regurgitate any of my food, and I don't want to hurt my new stomach. And you know what? I thought of a name. I want to say this real quick too. I was thinking of a name to call, my stomach. So I know Evelina is once, for those of you that are, throwback, know about the Wiz and Evelina the Witch. Because when my stomach don't want something, baby, she shuts it down. So if you guys can think of something, or if you know me personally, can think of a funny name on what I can name this little stomach of mine that seems to have a mind of her own, but she's not a nice person. So that's why, if you can think of something funny, or maybe a little crazy name or whatever, drop down in the comments and leave that as well. But you guys, again, that's all I have. I really don't have anything else to share, but I just want you guys just to keep me in your prayers. Again, I'm trying my best to get my health, back on track. And I just ask again that you guys would just, go into prayer with me. So again, thank you guys for listening. Don't forget again, you better like and subscribe. Tell your friends. If you got a homegirl that's thinking about, trying to get her body back, or, a friend that's thinking about weight loss surgery, definitely forward them my videos. Maybe I might say something that to be able to inspire them or help them or answer a question that they might have. So again, that's all I got, you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and you guys have a blessed week. And also, if I don't make another video before then, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. We ready for 2020 to get the hell up out of here. Bye.